on every front. Vatican attempts to clarify Pope Francis' comment on Paris attack. Pontiff causes stir. You cannot provoke. You cannot insult the faith of others. Really? Really? He said, yeah, if someone talks bad about my mother, I will hit them. The last pope criticized the Islamists killing Christians in Syria and other areas and killing non-radical Muslims in Libya, Egypt, you name it. This pope, so which one's right? I mean, I'm not a Catholic, but if the pope's supposedly infallible, which one was fallible then? Was it the last one that they made leave, or this new one who's an admitted socialist? First time I think we've had a public socialist pope over 1.2 billion people of 7 billion on this planet. And he came out and endorsed carbon taxes and global government a few weeks ago. And now he's saying that you shouldn't be able to criticize folks. Well, Kit Daniels wrote an article here that I think is very powerful. And it went viral last night on Infowars.com. But it went out last night. I want to retweet it today at Real Alex Jones and post it on Facebook. Pope advocates violence in response to free speech, but that's how Jesus died. Jesus Christ was crucified for stating he was the Son of God. And they told him, shut up and recant or they're going to kill him, and he wouldn't do it. And then Pontius Pilate gave him a chance, and he wouldn't do it. And Pontius Pilate said, I find no fault with this man. But I guess the Pope kind of trumps Christ, doesn't he, for a lot of folks out there? I said, I am Jesus. I am, said Jesus, and you will see the Son of Man sitting in the right hand of the Mighty One and coming on a cloud of heaven. The high priest tore his clothes. Why do we need any more witnesses? He said, you have heard the blasphemy. What do you think? They all condemned him as worthy of death. That's out of the Gospel of Mark. So he's got to square that. Number one, carbon taxes will kill 1 billion people over a decade. That's the numbers that Moncton's put out before, and I agree with them, that if you cut off energy to the world over 10 years, it'll kill 1 billion people or more. And Obama's told him you can't have cars, you can't have air conditioning, you can't have medicine, you can't have anything. And so this is quite a departure from anything. I mean, this guy he goes out and hugs old people and people with diseases, and the mainstream media that normally attacks Catholics, I mean, I'm sure you've noticed that, and attacks different popes, suddenly is in love with this pope and just endorses everything he has to say and do, I guess knowing he'd come out for a World Council of Religions and come out for an ecumenical movement and come out for restricting free speech and come out for a world government, I guess.